Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be seeing Yoshimaru versus Genjuro. Now, I saw these two play earlier, GUMI and Keeta, and it is very much an interesting matchup. So normally Genjuro's anti-air power is dominant. Like, it's insane. You cannot jump in against Genjuro. It's just very, very, very risky. Oh, did I get the players mixed up again? I love it when I do that, man. This is what I get for living life. Yeah, it looks like he's not. I don't know what he's going to pick. Galford? Yoshiro? Oh, okay, Yoshitora, red. This is who I play. I can get some info here. All right, so I was talking about how Genjuro's anti-airspace is basically dominant. That's gonna happen again. Yoshitora, one of his better approach options is his jumping C, as a lot of people know. That said, it very much pales in comparison to that heavy DP from Genjuro. I think it can trade with the light DP occasionally. I have gotten some weird situations where Yoshitora's hitboxes have gotten out a little bit earlier. But for the most part, it takes away a lot of Yoshitora's jump-in power. So this is going to rely very much on GUMI's ability to create whiffs through movement. Yoshitora has a really strong dash, and he has a really strong backdash. And as you see, he has a really strong jump. So he's going to have to mix up approaches constantly to keep Keeta on his toes and force out some kind of mistake. Excellent catch on the recoil punish. Oh, Rekka's coming through. And that was a reset there, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned before, you can actually cross up in the middle of Genjuro's Rekka string. And it is not a combo, but it does do extra damage, as we saw there. DP coming through from Keeta. Oh, okay. No, the names are swapped. I think. Brain. I don't know. Looks like GUMI is playing Genjuro. Okay, and Keeta's playing Yoshitora. Yes, Brain. Thank you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Don't know what's up with me some days. All right. Oh, the heavy bait into the deflect. Excellent catch. And GUMI going to take the first round there. Very, very solid catch. We saw him doing that earlier in Winners Finals. It seems like a very, very strong option, especially if you don't expect them to not special cancel the recoil on 5C, just because it's like, that's 5C. That is punishable as all get out. So it's a really, really smart bait. Overhead coming through. Strongest overhead in the game, ladies and gentlemen. And Yoshitora with, in my opinion, the second strongest overhead in the game. Slow play here. Excellent use of the 2B. Jumping right out of that Rekka is Keeta. And baiting out the DP, but unable to get the punish Genjuro, ladies and gentlemen. So unfortunate there. All right, Keeta going for the back throw here. Going to go right into the pizza cutter, trying to set up for that 7th sword. Back just a little bit. Excellent throw there. Going to give him access to that command grab, and he is one step closer. Dang, I haven't been keeping count. I'm ashamed. That said, GUMI with a solid lead here. Gonna get thrown into the corner. Dangerous situation, especially against a character like Yoshitora, able to get so much damage off of his throws. There's the throw into the WFT, forcing out the Rage Explosion. And some aggressive play coming through from Keeta. Oh, but he's gonna eat this Rekka, and that is gonna be the first round going to GUMI. Awuga indeed, Genjuro. Awuga indeed. Stretch. Okay, it looks like Keeta is opting to stick with the same character here, going with the Yoshitora. I mean, it's a strong option. I think Yoshitora is really, really good in this game. He does have a bit of a problem getting in, but if you can play patiently and carefully, it doesn't matter that much, especially since his damage is so good. Once you take that lead, you kind of force your opponent to do your work for you. That said, does not have the lead here. GUMI laying on the damage. Excellent use of that instant overhead. That's right. Ukio's not the only one with one. All right, solid use of the backdash here. That said, GUMI punishing some stuff here. Redundant Jackson. All right, solid DP. And firing back with a DP is GUMI. Says, get out of my airspace. catching him with the kick into the Rekka. Just look at all that damage, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to whip. Very unfortunate there. Off of that hit, it ended up launching GUMI, and being a low, Yoshitora's WFT was not going to confirm there. Very unfortunate. Ooh, nice use of the Tsubaki, and it's going to give him access to that WFT right off the bat. Now, this was a very smart option here, ladies and gentlemen, because suddenly Genjuro no longer has access to his WFT off of the Rage. That said, going to get the pickup on his sword, and suddenly a threat again. Oh, nope, never mind. Rage running down. Very smart stuff from Keeta. And now that he has the lead, he looks content to sit on it here. Throwing out the command grab to force GUMI into the corner and just backing up. Tries to catch him with a Nadeshiko low on wake up, but looked like GUMI was ready for it. Another Nadeshiko. Got to be a little bit careful there. For those who don't know, light Nadeshiko is in fact a low, but it is still very much punishable. Oh, unable to finish the combo there. Very interesting. I don't think I've seen that. He must have delayed it just a little too much. DP catching the run-in from Keeta. And that meaty kick just doing so much for GUMI. Ooh, the whiffed instant overhead going to get punished here by GUMI, and he is currently two up over Keeta. All right, looks like we may be seeing a character swap here from Keeta as he tries to find an answer to this Genjuro. Looks like he's opting to go with the Charlotte. Now, I like that idea quite a bit, actually. As I mentioned before, Genjuro has a very strong mid-range, and his pressure is really, really good. But his full screen is ultimately flawed. Hanafura card, his projectile in this game, has an insane amount of startup and not a lot of range. So Keeta, if he can hang back, this man can throw some triangles at Genjuro here. This man is going to be playing straight geometry throughout this entire match. And that is going to force GUMI to play a lot more aggressively, which is going to force him to make a lot of mistakes. I like this switch overall. That said, you know, big damage coming through here for GUMI. Already laying on the hurt. Overhead coming through. I love the use of that meaty kick. Catching the jump. Hop kicks coming through from Keeta. For those who don't know, Charlotte has access to a very, very fast hop kick. I don't know the frame. I want to say it's like 4 or 5. But very strong for stuffing out buttons unless you're fighting a character with an invincible reversal. All right, Charlotte on that magic pixel trying to make some magic happen. But nothing quite going to stick here. Genjuro's defense, insane. Catches him with the universal overhead. Excellent stuff from GUMI. Ooh, tries to go for the raw deflect, but nothing quite going to stick there for GUMI. That said, does still have... Nope, never mind. For how slow this game is, it can go by fast. Excellent neutral jump there, catching the combo jump on Keeta from GUMI. All right, Genjuro does have access to the Rage. Never mind, running right out. Excellent catch on the leg sweep. And some damage off. Yeah, a lot of people forget about leg sweep with Charlotte. She has some really, really strong pokes, and people kind of get lost in the sauce in that regard, just because they're relatively safe. There's not too much to worry about. But that leg sweep can be very good for catching people off guard, especially on backdashes. Using that hop kick to get some extra damage here for his troubles. But GUMI firing back with the Rekka strings. Keeta stuffing out these buttons left and right. That hop kick, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. It's the future. Charlotte with Rage in the back. I can't imagine he's going to go for WFT quite yet. Oh, and he's not going to get the chance. Oh, maybe not. Has option to pop the Rage. Oh, but the roll into DP from GUMI going to seal things out. Ladies and gentlemen, GUMI will be moving on 3-0. And it doesn't look like the crowd is very happy with that. 3-0 over Keeta. An excellent catch.